Greetings. This is my wife's brand new 2023 Nissan Ariya Platinum Plus. We drove it home in July of 2023, and the good thing is she lets me drive it sometimes. It's fun to drive, it really is. But there's a vulnerability I want to call attention to. It has to do with the shifter. This is not your typical shifter with a linkage, mechanical linkage. This is electronic. There's a switch box in there below the shifter here. I want to let you know that the vulnerability, the kryptonite of the shifter, is a little bit of chai tea that gets spilled right here. But let me tell you what happened to me, the panic situation I was in before I learned about any chai tea spillage on here. I was in a Big Lots parking lot a few weeks ago, and I could not get it in reverse no matter how I tried. I pushed the button on the side and it would not go. It was just wouldn't go no matter how I tried. And I had a car in front of me, so I couldn't go forward. And I had to wait about 20 minutes for that guy to move his car. And I had to go pee real bad. It was a real panic situation. So finally, the guy finally moved the car and I drove forward. And I called a Nissan dealer. I told him about the problem. I couldn't get it in reverse. And he goes, "Oh, bring it in tomorrow." I said, "Nope, not going to happen. If I can't back out of my driveway, I can't bring the car in. I can't put it in reverse." So I brought it in at that time, and I got a rental car, came home. The next day he called me, and he said, "Did anybody spill anything sticky in front of the shifter?" And I said, "Well, let me ask." So I asked my wife. She goes, "Oh, yeah, over a month ago, her girlfriend had a cup of chai tea in this cup holder right next to the shifter, and the lid came off a little bit, and a little bit spilled down here. But they wiped it off with a tissue, and the tissue wasn't saturated. It just had a little bit of chai tea on it. And everything was fine for over a month until I had the Big Lots parking lot experience and couldn't get it in reverse." So anyway, he said, "Oh, they worked at it. They were able to clean out that gunky mess that was in there. I guess it's solidified in the slot right here. There's a slot where it probably coagulated, preventing this from happening." He said they cleaned it out, they got it working, it's working. I said, "Great." They had to take the cover off here, and broke the cover taking it off because it was kind of stuck. And I said, "Great, I'll put it back together, I'll pay for a new cover and the labor and all that." He goes, "No, we recommend getting a whole new shifter put in because we don't know if that's going to happen again." And I thought about it. He said, if the weather changes, it could get stuck again and you could be out somewhere. I said, "Oh, yeah." And I'm thinking, boy, if one of us gets stuck and we have to go number one or number two, there's going to be a problem. So I said, "All right, yeah, go ahead and go replace it." And $2,800 later, I got a new shifter put in here, and the warranty would not cover it because they said it was our fault. So I called Nissan Consumer Affairs and emailed them with the information, and they thought about it for a while. And I said, "No, tough luck. You're gonna have to pay for it. We're not gonna cover it." And I said, maybe you should let the Nissan design people know there's a vulnerability with the shifter, and they should probably seal that area off better so nobody else has the same problem with a minor spillage in front of it. So talking with the service guy some more at Nissan, he said, "Hey, if that ever happens again, you spill something sticky like that in front of it, pour a bunch of water in there to clean it out." And I said, I kind of disagree with that. I've worked with electronic equipment around the world and doing investigation work, and I've seen what a little bit of rainwater could do to electronics. It could short it out and fry it. So since this is an electronic switch down below here, I don't think pouring water in here is a good idea. But anyway, if you're going to use this cup holder here, I recommend not using anything with a plastic lid on it like a regular paper coffee cup. I recommend using a sealed drinking cup with a spout that you pop up so nothing spills out, because you don't want to be in the same situation that I was in. And what's interesting, I told the Nissan Consumer Affairs gal that I was going to make this video and put it on YouTube, and she didn't voice any qualms. So it's out here now, just to warn people, if you own a Nissan Ariya Do not use the cup holder with something that could spill in there and cost you $2,800. So other than that, drive safely and be very careful with any drinks in your cup holder. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.